Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Cincinnati Bengals. With you, Evan McPherson getting this one started. Gonna be a wet one as we're underway in Cincinnati. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Right to the air is Prescott. Now screen set up for Blue. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. Get about 6 before he...
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot that they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over.
11 MT. Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. That's caught in the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
11.
At the 44-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Gun. Stop. 11. Wide 80. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one complete right side. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll stay on the ground. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
Here we go. Stop.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go. And the defense knows it too. But it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely.
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, check one.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his first touchdown of the new year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's McAllister to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Can. Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and now you can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, talk things over before 3rd down.
One, ready? Gun. Shot. 180. 11 MT. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And that'll set up 4th down. This one, fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Here we go.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. Bloom up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Luke's going to get it again here on 1st down. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Prescott. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
And the Cowboys, 1st down.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
To throw is Dak. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Comfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. They run straight ahead with Blue. And he will score! Jaden Blues. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The extra point is good. And the Cowboys will take a 14-6 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
12. Here we go.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Shamar James there on the stop.
2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Burrow now. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. This is taken at the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. On play action, here's Dak. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. A big play for the Cowboys. 36 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Here we go. 20.
They'll run with Blue. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
A run once more with Blue. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Yeah! Hey, fine, hey! Here we go, 46! Hey, kill! Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, line, hey! 26!
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. 17 yards, the gain there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down, they need 7. They put Pickens in motion.
We're going to 54, line, hey! 26!
Second down, Prescott. That one swung out to Blue, and he will score again. Jaden Blue, touchdown Cowboys. 3 touchdowns for the game, his first 3 of the year.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack. You certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Let's get set!
Burrow now to throw on first down. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
First down throw for Burrow. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. A couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop!
Play action now. It's Burrow. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play-action fake. Nobody bid on it, and quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the snack.
Gun! Stop! Hey, can't stop!
Burrow here on second down. That one finds Chase. That's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
A gain of 14 yards.
11 Thomas!
Third down.
Stop!
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
Burrow. A ball deep for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Burrows from out of the gun here on third down. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's McAllister to return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Here we go.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
Now, faking the give. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's caught left side by Bowers. It is a gain of 16. They get the 3rd down conversion by about a yard. On 1st and 10, Burrows. It's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Deron Bland, good coverage, and he gets his hands on that one. 3rd and 10.
11. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That is caught. He gets the hookup with Rice. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Here we go.
Up the middle they go. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down by Shamar James.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
To throw is Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space. And
to the goal line and in. Raheem Rice. Touchdown, Bengals. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Prescott now. Now screen set up for Blue. This one's going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Prescott to his main man last. CD gets the Cowboys a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Cowboys.
On the ground, it's Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Again, it's Blue. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Let's get set. Don. 11. Don.
They go play action for Burrow. Rolling right. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A pickup there of 13. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead. And the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. We've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field. Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
12. 180.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
12. Here we go. 180. Stop.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
Here we go. 46. Kill.
Dak can throw it here on first down. The pressure there's got to him. He's finishing through it. And that pass falls incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That'll be taken in by Moore. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's made by Pickens. A gain there of 11. First down, Cowboys.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way.
And he's got another one. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. Making 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the fourth quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Here is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. Thrust, it's incomplete. He did get the pass up, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw. And fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
They know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Now, Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
Here we go. Here we go. Can. Stop.
They'll drop to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Here we go. Stop.
2nd down, Burrow. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Gun. Start. 180. What is that? Start.
To throw is Burrow. Over the middle and taken in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
11.
That's good for a Bengals
11.
first down.
They'll stick to the ground. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
On the tackle.
Now, second
4-yard
and
loss
goal.
on the play.
Here we go.
Second and goal. At the Cowboys.
Burrow now. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Bengals. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point
Now,
conversion.
Burrow. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, good effort, just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
Yeah! Here we go,
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. This drive going from bad to worse, and a delay of game now on top. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. On the handoff, Blue. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Fielded at the 9. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Gun 11. Right 80. Right up. Back.
Burrow. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black.
They'll take over 1st and 10. They're on the
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
To a knee goes Prescott. And that should do it. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Poses.